Hey everyone, this is Dave of Android Police, and we're taking our first quick look here at the Google Pixel XL2, or Pixel 2 XL, I'm sorry. It's one of the two, I believe 2XL. Anyway, if you watched the presentation today, you've heard a lot about it, but I'll give you just kind of a rundown on things that I've noticed so far looking at it. I mean, you've got a pretty basic setup with Android Oreo here. Settings menu, does look like it has some minor tweaks going on. As far as features and everything go, as you probably know, software-wise, this phone doesn't add a lot to the table, other than a few things that we could discuss, but one of which won't work right now. It does have always-on listening and an always-on display mode. So if you, let's see if it turns off, there we go. You can see always-on display is active. Now, we'll always be listening for music. I'm not sure if you can toggle that. I haven't been able to get deep enough into the settings to trigger it, but that will appear on the always-on display when it detects a song it knows. Now, you've also got here, it's probably going to be hard to tell on this video, but one of Google's new live wallpapers on the home screen, as well as a redesigned launcher. So the live wallpaper, it's actually, you can see the waves crashing and everything. It's pretty beautiful. As far as the home screen, we've seen some pretty major changes as far as the interface goes. We've got a widget up here that shows your appointments, the weather, and there may be other contextual data that shows up here that we just haven't seen yet. So if you tap the appointment, it brings up your calendar, which I think is pretty handy. And Google has moved the search widget down to the bottom of the phone, which I think for something this tall does make a lot of sense ergonomically. It's just easier to access that way. Same pull-up or swipe-up app drawer. You've got the redesigned cool-style search bar in the app drawer there. Search through your apps, notification dots, all the kind of standard Oreo stuff you'd expect. This is running Android 8.0, so there's no 8.1 as far as I'm aware just yet. So there's that. As far as other software changes, you can now squeeze to activate the assistant. So it works. It's just like HTC's EdgeSense on the U11. You just squeeze the phone. You can adjust the squeeze intensity. Let me pull it up in settings here for you so you can see. Active. I'm actually typing this wrong, aren't I? I'm going to have to look over. Active Edge. So as you can see, there's settings here. So you squeeze to activate the assistant. It'll work when the screen is off. And you can also squeeze to silence your phone, which I guess could be useful. You can adjust the intensity required for the Active Edge in the settings here. It doesn't do anything else. I know HTC has said they have a lot more ambition for EdgeSense in their future phones. Maybe Google will add more stuff for Active Edge in the future. I'm not really sure. The camera may be another point you're kind of interested in. There is a portrait mode you can see right here. This isn't really a great environment to test it, but it's there. The camera app, though, looks largely unchanged. It launches very quickly, as you would expect with the Google Pixel. I mean, I'll turn the screen off here and do a quick launch for you. And it's, yeah, really, really fast, just like it was on the original Pixels. As far as specifications, Google was pretty light on details today, but we're pretty sure we know that these phones have Snapdragon 835 processors, 4 GB of RAM. They'll work on all 4 carriers here in the US. They do have eSIMs, so you'll be able to activate them on carriers just electronically over the web. There is a traditional SIM slot, however, if you do want to use a regular SIM. Obviously, there still kind of has to be one in order for that concept to work in other countries. So that still is there. I'm not sure if you can see it on the edge. No headphone jack, as you guys probably already knew. And obviously no one up top there. The camera this year does have optical image stabilization out back, which is a very welcome change. Hopefully Google has managed to integrate that into its video stabilization algorithm, which is electronic, to even further smooth out video, maybe in a more natural way. And like I said, we've just been playing with the phone for a few minutes here, and let's talk about the display really quickly. So, as you probably know, the Pixel 2 XL uses a display panel made by LG. That's probably very similar to the one on the upcoming LG V30. Now, that phone has had some issues noted by reviewers because of banding on the display, especially at low brightness levels. On this one, I can say, yeah, the banding is there. I'm not sure how bad it is. It's really hard to tell in this lighting, but the banding is definitely present, albeit it could just not really matter. I haven't noticed it much on the V30 when I've been using that phone, and I probably won't notice it much on Pixel 2 XL. I can't really tell you about the front-facing speakers. It's too damn loud in here, unfortunately. And as far as other features, that were announced, it's IP67 waterproof, so it is sealed finally. You have a waterproof Pixel. They say that it has a much faster fingerprint scanner. I don't want to set up the fingerprint scanner because then nobody else will be able to get into the phone. But that is a very welcome improvement. They will have rapid charging, among a few other things that Google talked about, like accessories like the Pixel Buds, which we're not looking at here. So that gives you just kind of a brief look at the Pixel 2 XL. Thanks for watching, everybody.